This is how my face was looking last year in the month of August. If you are struggling with acne and nothing seems to work, please don't skip this video because this video is for you. I dealt with acne last year and today my skin is looking so beautiful as you can see. In this video, I will show you exactly how I was able to clear my acne. Hi my loves, welcome back to the channel. It's Edith Francis. If today is the first time I've come across this channel, do well to hit the subscribe button if you found this video interesting and turn on the bell notification so you can get notified when next we drop another interesting and educative video like this. And happy new year guys. Yeah, this is our first skincare video for the year. In this video, I will be sharing my acne experience, what caused it, what made it worse, and what finally worked for me. I started having acne when I used my non-stick pot to cook. It changed my hormones and I started breaking out with no good. I tried what I could try, but it wasn't working for me. I felt down. I lost my self-confidence. I couldn't film that month. Coupled with the fact that I don't even wear makeup, it made everything more frustrating. These are some mistakes I made that made my acne healing process very slow. So I want you to pay attention. So if you're battling the same thing, you would know what to avoid and how you can actually fasten your recovery process. The first thing I was always doing that made my acne healing process very slow was always putting my hands on my face. I was always trying to boss it, always trying to see how I could help it, dry up and all of that, and which made my acne process healing very slow. Because putting your hands on your face can actually help put germs on your face. Hence, the acne is still getting more germs, it's still getting more organisms to grow more and more. So it's a no putting of hands on your face, no breaking of your acne. It would make your acne process very slow. The next thing that I did that made my healing process very slow was I was trying different products at the same time without even giving a break. Now that way your acne process will be very slow. The healing process will be very slow. When you're trying out a product, give it time and watch the reaction, watch how the healing process will be, watch how active the product is going to be. Okay, when you try this one at the same time, okay, probably just try this one for 1 week and it's not working, you try this one again 1 week, man, your acne won't go away because you are choking it with too much product and you might end up complicating your reaction. Another thing I did that made my recovery process very slow was using my bed sheet and pillowcase for 1 week plus. Yes, that is another mistake I made. Now, when you're breaking out acne or pimple or any face reaction, okay, you are not to use your bed sheet and your pillowcase for even 1 week. Yes, you are to constantly change it, okay, so you won't have germs, you won't have organisms, bacteria coming back to your face. So these were the mistakes I made that made my process very slow. And another thing you should also avoid is not knowing your skin type. Though I wasn't a victim of this, but to someone out there, you not knowing your skin type can actually complicate your healing process because you would ask for different advice, you will check for different recommendations without even knowing if it suits your skin. And you're putting these things on your skin. If it doesn't suit your skin type, believe me, you're going to break out the more because you're giving your skin what it doesn't need. Now let's dive into what I used to clear my acne. Of course, you all know the first thing I used was my clean and clear toner. Here. Yes, if you know me, this clean and clear toner is something I always use. This one is remaining very little, and this one I've exhausted this one. Okay, I started with this one because my face was really sensitive. I started with this one, then I suddenly discovered this one, which is for sensitive. This product contains salicylic acid, which help against excessive oil. When trying to combat with your acne, okay, you are also to concentrate on the excessive oil on your face because acne grow more, they have more strength when you have excessive oil on your face. Now, salicylic acid is one ingredient that is going to help you combat with excessive oil on your face. So this was what I use as a toner to clean my face regularly, both morning and night. But if you're very sensitive, I will advise you to clean your face just once a day. Don't do it morning and night so it won't complicate your issues. Now, the next product I used was a bar soap. I made use of Raya soap. Unfortunately, I misplaced the pack, okay? But this is the image of Raya soap, okay? This soap is very, very nice. It's going to help you with those excessive oil on your face. It's also going to help you smoothen your acne, and it is also very moisturizing. Another soap you can use if you don't lay hands on this Raya soap is Panozi acne treatment soap. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but this is the soap up here. You can also make use of this soap for your acne, okay? And another soap you can also make use of is Retin A soap. But please listen to me, if you're very, very sensitive, you don't have to use this Retin A soap, okay? Because this Retin A soap is also going to lighten you. Or if you're someone that don't want anything to lighten you, this Retin A soap is not for you. But if you're that person that wants the soap to work on your acne and still lighten you up, then this soap is for you. Now, this soap works for some people and it doesn't work for some people because we have different skin type. That is why it is very important for you to know your skin type before jumping on any product. Another soap you can also make use of to fight your acne in case you can't lay hands on any of these or it's expensive is sulfur soap, Skin Doctor sulfur soap. Okay, this soap is also very, very good with acne. It's going to help you fight your acne, take away those excessive oil, help you take away those unwanted sebum that is causing the acne on your face, okay? And it is very, very mild. It's not also going to brighten your skin. This soap doesn't brighten your skin. So this is soap that you can use, okay? As for me, I made use of Raya soap, all right? Now, the next thing I made use of was my moisturizer. And I made use of this moisturizer, okay, the Nivea Perfect and Radiant, okay, moisturizer day cream. Okay, now so many people feel when you're battling acne you should not apply moisturizer on your skin because you are oily. Okay, now the only product you should stay off for is oily products. You don't have to use any product that is oily. Your moisturizer shouldn't be oily, your sunscreen shouldn't be oily at all. You don't need it at this point, okay? So you can make use of this Nivea Perfect and Radiant. It's a cream that is going to help you control those excessive oil on your face, okay? Now there are other moisturizer you can also make use of in case you can't lay hands on this one or this is too expensive for you, is simple lotion, okay? Yes, this simple moisturizer is another cream that you can make use of, okay? It is not greasy, it's not oily, it's not going to clog your skin pore, it's not going to worsen your acne. And note, this product I am talking about, some people say it darkens them, so it just depends on your skin type. And remember, I will always tell you, when trying out a new product, pay attention to your skin. But believe me, all these products are for all skin type. Another product that I made use of was aloe vera gel. You can't even overemphasize the power of aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel was another product that I made use of that helped me control my acne, okay? I was always applying the aloe vera gel at night, okay, at night, okay? Whenever I'm done with everything, I'll apply my aloe vera gel at night because whenever I wake up, I notice it helped me reduce the oil coming out from my face, okay? So aloe vera gel is another good product that you need. Now, another thing that I did was my sunscreen. I always use my sunscreen. One misconception, people feel when you're having acne, you don't use a sunscreen. You need your sunscreen to keep your skin protected from the sun, okay, and to still help your skin look young and beautiful. Now, the sunscreen that I use is this Biore UV sunscreen, okay? Now, this sunscreen is a water essence, okay? This sunscreen is very, very good. It is for all skin type. It is not greasy. Or if you're someone that is excessively oily, you can make use of this Biore glass bottle, okay? This one is the best when it comes to sunscreen for oily skin, okay? You can also make use of this Biore glass bottle sunscreen. Okay, now that was all I did. And other things that I did was I was always steaming my face. Okay, if you don't have a face steamer, you can do the bucket method. Okay, I made a video on that already. I'm going to drop the link of up here, how you can steam your face to help you reduce the oil. And please don't scrub your skin. Okay, when you're having this breakout, don't scrub your skin. Okay, you just only need to steam your face. Note, everything that I've said here might actually work for you or might not work for you, because we have different skin type, as I have said. But I've listed out different things, so you can try any of the ones that I have listed, and I know one is actually going to work for you. If you're battling with acne right now, please don't give up. Your skin is going to heal also. If you found this video helpful, do well to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell notification so that you can get notified when we upload a new video. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Have you tried any of these products before, or are you battling with acne, or do you want me to put my complete skincare routine? Let me know down below, and I will see you again. Bye.